Today's video is sponsored by Ketco. If you don't know what Ketco is, they are a company that makes baits. They make some of my favorite soft plastics. They make killer paddle tails. They have a ton of really good bass stuff. They have a ton of good lures, and I'm going to use some of them today, and I'll leave a link down below where you can pick up and check out some of these baits, and I'll let you know when I am using them. But right now, we're going to cruise along a mangrove line and look for some reds and snook while we wait for the sun to come up a little bit. Alrighty, we're just gonna start off throwing a Topwater. Maybe we'll catch a trout or snook or a red on top while we're cruising down the mangies here. We got some okay flats around here. Nothing crazy, but could be some trout or reds mixed in them. But I think we're gonna focus on getting close to the bank and working off the bank, especially early in the morning right now. That's when your fish are probably gonna be pushed up against the bank looking for food. So see what happens. Oh my god! That had to be a barracuda, right? Oh my, what the freak is happening? That fish just annihilated that like 4 times in a row. I thought he had it at the end. That was such insane. I thought it was a barracuda. I mean, it still might be. But then it looked kind of like a snook. Like I thought I saw some yellow on it. That was a stupid eat. Holy hell. I cannot believe that eat. That was ridiculous. Dude, it's just not getting it. I'm like not even moving this spook very fast. That is insane. What's the dealio here? That was dumb. I'm gonna see what that fish was now. It kind of was eating, like it reminded me of how aggressive those snappers I caught the other day were. I just saw something flash. Oh, it's a bunch of small snook. I had a small snook followed in, but I'm not convinced that's what it was the whole entire time. Let me know what you think that was. That was crazy. Nice snook. Just poked his head out of the mangroves. He's on my shrimp. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Hit this thing in reverse, hit this in reverse, hit this in reverse. It was like a 30-inch snook, and he like sized up on my shrimp, and I thought I felt him hit it, and I don't know if he did or not. Damn it. He like perfectly cruised out of the mangrove line and angled down onto my shrimp like that. He was a good fish. Would have been a tough fish to catch on this setup, but it would have been really fun. I've seen a lot of snook. That's got me really jacked up this morning. There's a fish. Pretty cool. little snook, and I'm just kind of flipping these mangroves, almost like you flip like a Texas rig, but I'm using a shrimp on a jig head here. And he shook off, which is a-okay because he was about 17 inches long. But I know there's some big fish hiding here, and having that big like 32 inch fish sized up on my shrimp lets me know that they will also eat that. So literally easy goings, just nice little flip, let it sink, and we're popping it back off like, 6 feet or so, and then just reeling in and pitching into the next hole. All right, this is a Biospawn Extra Swim, just a beautiful crispy little paddle tail here. We're gonna try rolling this around for a bit. It was weird. The topwater bite this morning was very bizarre, like so many blowups, and the fish just like were not getting hooked. I don't know if they're small fish or what, but we're gonna toss around the swim bait, see if we can get tight on that. All right, we have transitioned from mangrove line over to more dock structure line. Saw quite a few good sized snook this morning, but unsurprisingly the big ones were uncooperative and the little ones were just ass blasting top water. So we're gonna move along some hard structure and see if we can finesse some fish out of the docks and off walls and whatnot. Still looking for a big one, but what's cool too is this dock side's a lot deeper, just because the docks extend further out off the bank. And there's chances we still might see triple tail, there might be some bigger snapper, we might see some grouper. Who knows what's gonna go down? There's a fish. That was super deep. That feels heavy. That feels like a really big fish. That's super weird. I'm very curious what this is. It feels really heavy. It's not pulling any drag though. I was literally throwing dead out in the middle. I just want to see what you are. Oh boy, I'm real nervous. I have no idea what this is. Oh my god, of course. Freaking mega sail cat. That is hilarious. I don't even care, honestly. The thing was going ham. Lip that sucker like a large mouth. That is big fat sail cat. Oh wow, tons of jack eating on some minnows right here. I'm just gonna throw this Sakosi bug up in there and see if it just gets crushed. Very cool. It's a good sign. I have a bait I could put on that might crush. Oh, there's a jack. Frickin' hell, there's so many of them. Nope. Gosh, he slammed the crap out of that. Feels so heavy on this light line and this super light bait caster. Beautiful grunter. Hamakoshi. This thing just looks like a perfect little shrimp falling through the water column like that, jiggling. Let's see what's good with it. I just turned on the sonar, which is not something I really do very often, and marked a very deep hole that looked like it had a bunch of fish sitting in it. So we'll see. Oh, literally whaled this freaking second I popped that off the bottom. Yep. I'm getting slaughtered. Oh, I have a fish on. What the hell is happening? Oh, it's a freaking ladyfish. Oh yeah. God. This like sums up my day. Ugh. Come on, Daddy. You know what's hilarious? For one, this is a tank ladyfish. But that's besides the point. There's some people I follow from like Australia and live in the Pacific and stuff like that, and they call these like giant threadfin or something like that, and they get stoked on catching ladyfish. And over here, ladyfish is like the king of the garbage can. You know what? I'm gonna rebrand them a giant threadfin, and we got a new game fish on our hands here. All I think did was flip across my boat, take a fat dump, and then slide off the other side. Death stalker down the gullet of a big old giant herring. What is it called? I literally don't even remember what I was just saying. Gosh, he choked that sucker. Ah! Stop. All right, off you go. Giant herring caught. I am fixing to get my cheeks clapped by a big old storm, but let's hit like one more spot before we head in, shall we? There's a fish. That was weird. Doesn't feel very big. Must be a little snapper or something. Interesting. Oh, a little lane, tiny lane. They're a lot further out than I thought they would be. We're in a spot right now where it's like we might just hook some of those fish, but also could potentially hook a big cubera or a really big mangrove. So we're gonna just rip this death stalker around. It's a good bait for this finesse style thing. Like ideally, if I was wanting to catch a big snapper, I'd be throwing down a live pilcher or something, or a big chunk bait. But for doing a little bit of finesse jigging, this works. So we'll see if maybe we'll end up whacking like a decent sized fish here before this storm pushes off before the storm pushes us off the water. Yeah, what's going on? What's happening? Thank you, I appreciate that. Lot of little stuff today, nothing big. Caught snook, jack, snapper, ladyfish, bunch of crap. Yeah, maybe. I'm filming, so we'll see if it makes the final cut. How about that?